Hey guys, what is happening and welcome to this video. So I have no clue whether this video is going to be any good because I'm using this shotgun mic that I never ever use. So I hope this is going to be a good one. Anyway guys, we're going to be talking today about how if I was looking to move to a different country, I wouldn't move to Canada. So without further ado guys, let's do this. Alright guys, welcome back. So the first thing I want to say is don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. It's up to you, but you won't want to miss out on these videos. The thing I want to talk about today is why, if I was moving to Canada, if I was considering it today, I wouldn't move here. And the simple thing is, the real simple thing is the fact that freedoms in Canada have just been destroyed. Now you might say, oh well Luke, it's the same everywhere else in the world, but not really. I mean, Canada has made it pretty impossible to travel for most people because the cost of all the different tests and all the rest of it, all the convoluted steps that are based off no science whatsoever are there, and that is really sad to see that, because you know, Canada is a country where a lot of immigrants live. It's a country where there's loads of immigrants, and the thing is, they are literally taking away the freedom of those immigrants to then go visit their family, and I think ultimately that is wrong. But the thing is, if I was looking to move to a different country, that would be top of my list. Like, where's the country that's going to give me the most freedom? And the place that's going to give you the most freedom is the US right now. The US, depending on which state, and it varies drastically state to state, as we just saw when we went through, I think 4 or 5 or 6 different states. It varies completely differently throughout the states. But the thing is, there is freedom. There are a lot of places in the States that we were kind of just woken up because we were like, hey, it's just like 2019 here. It's like 2019. It's like we don't have this pervasive sickness. And it was good to see people not wearing masks, just to be able to see them smile and everything like that. You know, the human interaction like that we miss. And you know, as someone who is 27 years old, I can't imagine what it's like for children right now who are growing up with this, having to wear masks at school and everything like that. I just think it's ultimately terrible. You know, I'm not going to go into the science of it all. I'm not a medical professional at the end of the day, but I just have to say that mentally for children, it's not a good thing. And the other thing is, I really value my health a lot, and that's another reason why I don't want to be in Canada. You know, two of the main things that we looked for when we moved here was healthcare, number one, and also freedom. Well, but basically the same equal weight. They're very important to us. Living a healthy lifestyle and having freedom. And the thing is, both of those are gone now in Canada. A lot of people are looking at old videos when they think of moving to Canada. I think they kind of imagine it like before the pervasive sickness, but it's a totally changed place. And that's what I'm trying to say in this video. Canada has completely changed. And it's sad. It really is sad. I've watched it deteriorate in terms of financialization over the past 5-6 years. And now I've also watched the healthcare system deteriorate, and it's just not good. The thing is, you have to ask yourself as well, if you're considering a move to Canada, if you want to be a debt slave for the rest of your life. Because that's what the economy is here. I don't know if you've heard. It's a real estate Ponzi scheme. And it's a real estate Ponzi scheme that's going to end in a depression. And I'm not joking. I'm not saying that lightly. It will end in a depression. And it takes somebody with a lot of courage to come out onto the internet and say that, but that's the absolute truth. There are tons of people without your best interests at heart. They don't care about you, and they are just trying to promote their own agenda of selling real estate or real estate services or even immigration services. And the thing is, it has become apparent, and I suddenly woke up during this whole crisis that's going on right now, and I realized this is not the place that I could live the rest of my life in. The people here are phenomenal and fantastic, but everything is deteriorating so fast that it's just absolutely insane. I mean, I know of people in Alberta that can't get surgeries, and it's just an absolute nightmare. If you value your health, and this is Alberta only really, well, BC as well a little bit, but the problem is here, the smoke is just absolutely insane. It's not good for our health. Obviously, we're going to see that later on down the road when everybody's getting lung cancer, and then it's going to be caused by the smoke. So I feel really bad for people that move here. They kind of see Alberta in particular as, oh yeah, we'll go there, it's cheaper in the Rocky Mountains. That's the only reason people move here, unfortunately. And the thing is, it may be cheaper in nominal value, but in fundamental value, it's even more overvalued than other places in Canada. And I don't think a lot of people realize this. And you know, lots of immigrants have been coming to Alberta for a long time. But the thing is, guys, at the end of the day, the whole economy is just a Ponzi scheme. You have to realize, and it's relying on you, the greater fool, if you're going to come here. Because if you come here, you are that greater fool. And that's essentially what they're relying on to prop the economy up. And the thing is, it will eventually just meet its sticky ending regardless. And I think we're going to see that very soon. And that's why I've made it my drive and my motivation to leave Canada, because I believe a lot of people are going to get caught in the crossfire, and it's going to be a heck of a just recession / depression that Canada is going to head into, because the officials at the top here in Canada, they are totally out of touch with what's going on. And if you want evidence of that, just look at the inflation that's going on right now, because the inflation that's going on right now is evidence of how stupid they really are. You know, people in government were actually calling saying, hey, you know, you need to tighten monetary policy over a year ago. Even I said over a year ago that inflation is going to come because of all the QE that was done. And at that time, it didn't even look like that. But the thing is, it obviously came, and now it is absolutely going parabolic. So the thing is, they can't turn around and say, well, every country in the world is experiencing this, because they're not. You just have to Google it. And the thing is, Canada had already had such a high cost of living compared to other countries when you compare it back to wages. And that is really, really bad. The standard of living in Canada has gone way downhill, because the amount of money that you need now is just insane. And I am not joking. This will end up in a depression, and it will ultimately come to light. People will realize how propped up all these asset bubbles were, like the stock market, the real estate market. It's coming. And I think Canada will be one of the first to collapse, believe it or not. And that's just because of the large amount of debt. And again, it comes back to that, do you want to be a debt slave? Because yeah, the US has all these problems as well, but the fact is they have them to a much lesser degree than Canada. Canada has got so large that it's just insane. I mean, I don't even want to hold any Canadian dollars anymore, because I feel like that money is just going to end up being worthless at some stage, or nearly worthless. Just like what happened with the pound after Brexit, the value of the pound just it went down so much. It was just insane. But the thing is, this is going to be way worse than that. People just need to wake up and realize Canada is not what it used to be. Canada is this place now which is authoritarianism. If you want freedom, then you would be better to find it in a place like Mexico. There's more freedom than in Canada. The things that are going on in Canada right now seriously like concern me. The curfews going on in the most authoritarian province of them all, Quebec. I mean, that just tells you what it's like here. And I think Canada is really third to Australia and New Zealand in terms of restrictions and freedoms. I even believe where I'm from, in the UK, you've got more freedoms than you have here. And at least you've got a better health service than you have here. Because, you know, you could have said that they were near enough the same before this all started, but now definitely not. It's definitely shown the cracks, especially in certain provinces like Alberta. The healthcare system is collapsing. It's not collapsing because of the cerveza sickness. It's collapsing because of all the austerity and all the cuts that have happened to the healthcare over the course of the past 10 years. It's just, you know, a lot of people blame this cerveza sickness on what has happened, but it's not. It's just decades of this austerity and not investing in the health service. Whatever, you know, the thing is, in America, obviously the healthcare system is private and it's very expensive. For those of you that don't know, for a couple like us, it will cost us about $450 a month to get full coverage. The thing is, most employers provide full coverage, so you're not going to have to pay that amount, but you're still going to subsidize it. The thing is, here in Canada, we do the same thing as well. I pay, I think it's around $250 a month in healthcare for the benefits that I have through my job. So the company is paying the other 50%. So that's over $500 a month just for all the healthcare expenses that the healthcare system doesn't cover. So the healthcare system is not free here in Canada at all, and it's totally wrecked. And I really think that it's going to struggle because, let's face it, the doctors and nurses who are fed up are going to go to places where they're paid the most and valued the most, and that's not Canada anymore. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if it seems a little dark, but you know, somebody's got to come out here and tell the truth because nobody else seems to want to tell the truth. Everybody wants to look away, paint a rainbows and sunshine picture of what's going on. But I just have to be real with you guys because I have no interests in selling you products or whatever. I don't care. I really don't care about that. I have your actual best interests right here at heart, because the thing is, so many YouTubers now have other interests, and it really bugs me because a lot of people don't realize that. So realize that when you're watching YouTube videos and start to ask the question, well, you know, why is this guy making videos? I do it because it's a passion and it's a hobby, and I've been on YouTube since 2010, believe it or not. But I always wanted to be a YouTube creator, and you know, this journey has just been insane, and I've met and spoke to so many great people through this channel, and I can't thank you enough for that, guys. I don't care whether this channel blows up or it doesn't. Really doesn't make much difference. I don't need it to pay the bills or anything like that. This channel, these videos are created at a total loss for me. Even the ad revenue I get from these videos, it is just so tiny, you would laugh your head off. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for being a subscriber here. I hope this video helped you somewhat, and I will see you in the next video. Peace and love. Bye.